think we're very happy and grateful to be able to partner with Ian from Mirror, right? The response has been really overwhelming. I think it's a really great Hong Kong positive story. Started 許留山 in the US 講緊16年前。許留山 is about Mongol, but even for them, they never innovated beyond that. I think we're very happy and grateful to be able to partner with Ian from Mirror, right? And we did this maybe about 3-4 months ago, and then certainly I think we started discussing with them. Of course, now we have the campaign out. It's on the the MTR, the TV, billboards, etc. Right? So I think the response has been really overwhelming. I think the reality is this, even Mirror, when people ask me about this, is that I think it's a really great Hong Kong positive story. Right? Because it's been so long that Hong Kong people are really loving something that they're like, wow, right? And the response is just amazing. Regardless if you like them or not, it's good for Hong Kong. I think being Hong Kong's first unicorn to publicly list is certainly a big milestone for Prenetics. When I first thought about this, I actually felt that for Prenetics would be a huge milestone, and certainly I think more importantly is a huge success story for all of Hong Kong. Right? For all of other entrepreneurs in Hong Kong that are looking or doing a startup or in the journey of entrepreneurship. So I think this creates lots of hope, and certainly us being homegrown here in Hong Kong, I think that creates lots of value, and certainly inspiration for others to follow in these footsteps. When COVID started, we only had roughly about 200 employees. Now, as mentioned, we have over 700 plus employees. So we've now processed more than 6 million tests globally, including for the Hong Kong government, the Hong Kong International Airport, the quarantine hotels. We believe the future of healthcare is about decentralization. How do we bring health closer to the patient in someone's home? So there's a lot of stuff that we're working on today that brings the technologies into your home, which you don't actually have to go to a clinic or a hospital or to see a doctor. Certainly, we're very proud and grateful that with Adrian's support. So Adrian was a small early investor in Prenetics previously, so he knew the company very well, and certainly I think for himself and his shared value, he certainly is investing much more in healthcare. So he definitely wants to create more value for individuals and make healthcare accessible. He's always wanting to be an innovator, right? So I think he's willing to take risks. Right? He's willing to basically put his name behind it, trying to create something very daring, where I think a lot of the other family offices, they may not be so risk-taking, and certainly I think he's really looking to the future in terms of what healthcare, what consumers. So I think he has a great art, great culture, and certainly he has a great understanding about what the future means for a lot of people. 100%, I think all companies, we have to stay relevant and also thinking about the future, right? And even 好似你講許留山, right? I mean, started 許留山 in the US 講緊16年前, right? 即係嗰陣時我25歲，依家43歲, right? So if you think about,我25歲嗰陣時，許留山係 everyone of 許留山 is about Mongol.芒果西米露芒果糯米糍 etc. Right? But if you think about where 許留山 had a great brand before, but even for them, they never innovated beyond that. I'm sure 16 years ago, people's consumers' tastes change, people's habits change, and people always want something new, right? So I think for them, wise, they never innovated beyond Mongol. Right? And then, certainly, I think now people's consumers change. Then certainly, without innovation, you're not able to meet today's demands or the people's choices. From my experience, I think the key 3 traits or 3 qualities of why where I'm today is actually comes down to number 1, passion. You have to love what you do. And then the second piece is about resilience. As an entrepreneur, you definitely have to always be very resilient because you have to stay very positive minded. The third piece would be about humility and being also always being very grateful. So for myself, I'm always very grateful for where I'm today. I always see now, even though I've come to this stage, everything is an upside. And that creates a lot still. I'm very driven, and I think I'm still very hungry to even do more. And certainly, I think we would look at the right time to potentially list back in Hong Kong. And certainly, I think that's always a great story as well if we're able to do that.